Jason Roth, co-alliance agronomist, continue to talk about fungicides and some different aspects regarding use in your crops in a given year. So, number one reason we apply fungicide is obviously disease, right? But in certain years, we may not have much disease pressure. And so the question would be, hey, should I apply a fungicide or not? Well, maybe the answer to that is yes. And maybe the answer is no, walk away, right? So what gives us insight into making that decision is actually response to fungicide scores, okay? So there's been research that's been done looking at different genetics and the response to fungicide applications, even in the absence of disease. We think of that as G by E by M, genetics by environment by management. Management is the fungicide. Environment, that may be an environment that's not very favorable for disease, which leaves us with the last one, which is hybrid, right? Or the genetic makeup of the plant. Sometimes I put it this way. Let's imagine we took two different people, right? Different genetics, but we gave them the same input, right? We had them brought up in the same home and they had the same amount of food, right? Same quality, same quantity, food and water. Would they grow up to be identical or might they look different? And the answer is yeah, they could obviously be different. One might be taller, one might be shorter, one might be wider, one might be thinner, right? Why? Because they have different genetic makeup. And what we're finding out in corn is that even in the absence of disease, there can be a different response to the input, to the fungicide, and that often is probably related to the strobularin and some of the plant health effects, which I talk about in a different video. But the point is it pays in a given year, if there's not a lot of disease, to look at the genetic makeup of your plant and look at the response to fungicide scores to try to help you make a more precise decision and insightful decision on what you should be doing, right? For some hybrids, some genetics, that may be walk away, don't apply, right? But for others, it might not be the case. It might be profitable from an ROI perspective to still consider a fungicide application. So with that, you got to look at your hybrid information, talk to your co-alliance representative. We'll connect some of that to this video. Hope you have a great day.